Welcome to Cooking with Dean. Today is Blackstone Day and also our expert fire pizza oven. Okay, it's been a good day with family, and I'm going to tell you, cooking pizza on a Blackstone can be a challenge, but I've got it mastered. After seeing this, it was the best pizza I have made in a while. Both both ways actually. We also made some cast iron pizza in the traditional oven. We also, pardon me, made some super good uh, mini pizzas and stromboli and wood fired it, and it was delicious. So picture, family photos, and the finished product will be up. I hope you enjoyed as much as we just did. It was great. Again, thanks for watching Cooking with Dean, and this is Blackstone and expert wood fired grill day and household oven day. And we did it all. And it was just so much fun. What do we have here? We are using the Blackstone. I made a pizza turnover. That's salami and sauce and cheese. And these are strombolis, rolled meat and cheese rolled. So there's dough rolled in there. And this is just a cheese stick because we ran out of stromboli for that. But we're going to put this on at 550 degrees. Keep an eye on it. And when that starts to rise a little bit and get firm so I can scrape under it, guess where it's going? That's right. It's going to get a little wood flavor. We got 675 degrees. Woo-wee! This baby is cooking. And I'm going to bring a little wood flavor, wood smoke flavor to that. So that's where the strombolis are going to go when they finish the rise. Little small, quick, get them in and out. Just a couple minutes. All right, so we've got a new challenge. I've never done this before. So just opening that, closing it, 400 degrees. But let's see how quickly it starts to change. That's going to be fun to watch. I've not used a Blackstone to cook pizza because I think laying straight down on that griddle is suicide. So I thought about the flipped up frying pan, tore the handle off it, and gave myself an elevation. Look how it's twisting the pan. That's wild. The pan itself is twisted because of the heat. Interesting. That's fun. Okay. All right, now, this has only been about 5 minutes at that 500 degree mark. Pretty sharp. So these are picking right up, which is nice. My biggest challenge was to make anything and then try to slide it off and get it into that wood fire because it would fall apart. It has to at least get a little bit of texture or form. It's got to begin, that dough's got to harden on the bottom a little bit. So that's what we're up to right now. And we'll see how this goes. We'll move it next. All right, now we're at 650 degrees, and we just threw a couple of small strombolis in there. And we're going to put the lid on them, and we'll come back in just about 2-3 minutes and see what they look like. Maybe 4 minutes. I have no idea how they'll cook, but I know one thing. Once I take the food anywhere closer than about here, it just turns into burned garbage. So we're doing it gentle and see what we can get done. Wow, just a couple minutes, and I turned them around the other way, and that should really make a difference. Wow, this is so cool. A little dark on the top of that one. That's how much heat this thing puts into the food. So it's fun to finish it off. I love it. There we go. Check out this mini flatbread pizza that we made. First time I tried something like this. Watch that. Look at that dough. Look at the cheese just bubbling. That is hot, man. That is hot. We're at 700 degrees on top. These get done in like maybe 45 seconds. It's amazing. They've been in the Blackstone getting a little pre-bake so that the bottom crust is hard enough for me to lift up without it falling apart and everything running off of it. That is the key. I try using this oven and sliding stuff off when it isn't partially baked and it just doesn't do work at all. But look at that. That is killer. It's bubbling. Look at the fire back there. We're at 650 degrees on top with the door wide open. So cool. And all we're using is bits of wood that I broke up, and I started with some charcoal. So how cool is this? All right, this experiment is just for me. When we're camping, I want to be able to make a pizza, and I want to do it like this. So I want to try it with the frying pan upside down. I'm going to close it up, and I'm going to see how long this takes. Okay, now right now we have nothing under the hood, but we'll get up to about 500 degrees under the hood with all 4 jets on my 4-burner Blackstone. We'll get them all the way up. It'll be 500 before you know it. Let's see what happens and how long it takes to make this pizza real. Man, this is cool. One of my favorite parts about a pizza is the bubble on a slice. I always fight for the one that's got a bubble. This whole thing is a bubble. How cool is that? Look at the fire. It's really something else. I love it. Comes right up the tunnel. And the flavor of this wood fire is so different. So I'm looking forward to some of these. Okay, we're about 8 or 9 minutes in. And I keep opening this lid so it only shows like 250 on there. But look at the sauce. And cheese. And the salami. That's salami on there, by the way. And the dough is starting to set up real nice without burning the cheese. You know, in the oven, the cheese gets burned on top. So this is different because you've got a lid. I think it's going to do a great job. I can't wait to see what another, 8 or 10 minutes or so. And I got to get the temperature up. I keep opening it. I just can't help myself. So it's showing 250. But when you close this lid, we're closer to 300. I'll bet if I just left the lid closed, I'd be about 500 degrees and done in 4 minutes or so. I just got to behave myself. It climbs pretty darn fast when the lid closes up. You guys, if you don't have a thermostat on your Blackstone, get one of these suckers. I got it off of Amazon for 10 bucks, drilled 3 holes, a couple nuts and bolts. And man, this thing is so cool because now I know what I got under the hood. And it means you can bake in a Blackstone. You could, and they tried to tell you that, but how do you know what you're doing? This is the cat's pajamas. So delivery pizza really sucks when you're camping. Look at this, people, huh? Take your own stuff, and away you go. We are in the Blackstone. Right now we're about 14 minutes in, and I like the way we're going with this. I mean, it's really, some would consider it done just the way it is. I'm going to give it about 3 more minutes, and you'll see it in the finale. Declan, what do we got here? What's on the counter?
Pizza.
Pizza. And whose pizza is that one right there?
Declan.
Who made it?
Me.
You did, didn't you? Wow. And here we've got a pizza turnover, a bunch of strombolis. We've got some flatbread pizza, which is my first experiment with that. I'm not a flatbread pizza guy, but I like bubbles. That one's got bubbles, so that may be a little fun to taste. This one here is a deep disher. Yeah, man. Yummy. And out in the Blackstone, ladies and gentlemen, is my first go at a real pizza in the Blackstone. And I am psyched. I'm telling you. I shut off the heat. Look at it. You can smell it in the video, can't you? Oh, it's amazing. And the crust in the bottom is not burned because I raised it up on an old frying pan with no handle on it and put a regular $6 pizza tray from Walmart on there. This is just the coolest. This is going on my cutting board, and I'm going to cut it up here. All right, people, watch this one. Oh, look at that. Straight off a Blackstone. Did you ever see such a pretty thing from a Blackstone when it comes to pizza? I don't think so. We've been having some fun today. That did not make it into a wood-fired stove or a household oven. That's straight off the Blackstone. Salami and sauce, homemade spaghetti sauce that I make and put it in there. Mozzarella cheese, and it is salami on top. Did you put the olives on that one too? The Kalamata olives on this one? No, that's just on that one. That's okay. And this is one that Kevin and Laura finished up. This is the deep dish. Kalamata olives on that bad boy. Yeah. Kevin's having fun. All right. There it is, folks. Let's get a picture. Everybody line up down here. Let's get one nice pretty picture. Come on.